Alright, good day and welcome to this course. This is the first module in this course, and in this short video I want to introduce you to the interface of the code editor we are going to be using. It is called Visual Studio Code, and I have dropped the link to the website where you can download this editor in our group. Check it. If you have not downloaded it, make sure you download it today, because our class starts today. Actually, download the editor and install it in your computer. Alright, so when you are done installing it, open it up. If you don't know how to open it, just come to your your Windows search bar here and type VS Code. It will pop up the icon here. Alright, click it and it will open up an interface like this. Alright, so when you see something like this, this is Visual Studio Code Editor. There are actually several code editors out there, but I decided to use Visual Studio Code Editor because it has a large community and there are a lot of features embedded in it, some of which you are going to be seeing very soon. So please ensure you download it and install it today if you've not done it before. Thank you. Alright, moving ahead, I want to show you the interface. Familiarize yourself with the editor's interface. You could see some icons here. File, this is where you can create new file. This is where you can create new folder. You're going to get to know all of this work in the course of the program. Alright, you could see something we call file tab here, edit tab, selection tab, view tab, three dots here that shows you more. Alright, you can come here to do some cool stuffs and all that. Alright, so by your far left here, you see some icons. This is Code Explorer. Alright, this takes you to the base of the interface here, and if you click on this one, it enables you to search for anything you have already you want to search for. This also points you or leads you to what we call the source control. Alright, there is what we call GitHub and Git. Alright, so that helps you to save your code in the cloud, where you can have access to it anytime and even share it with friends or whoever you want to share it with. So you're going to get to learn GitHub in the course of the program. Alright, this is where you can run debug. Debug simply means error. If there is an error in your code, you can actually click on this icon to debug your code and to see where error is in your code. So this is where you can install extensions, and right now I want you to install two important extensions that you're going to be using, or that will make writing code easier for you in this course. The first extension is live server. Just type live server here. You can see me type it, right? Alright, it pop up. Click here. You can see it here. You have to install it, but for me it has been installed already. The next extension you need to install is what we call Prettier Code Formatter. Alright, click on it, it's here. So you need to install it, but for me it's already installed. So when you're done, you can close this. So this is an extension icon or tab. Alright, so basically these are the things you need to know for the moment. As we go ahead in our course, you're going to get to know other things, and on your own you can just play around the interface. And if you have any question or anything you do not understand, please try to drop your question in the group. I will attend to your questions. So at this moment, we're not going to do much. I don't want to show you the interface. So before we move to the next video, the first thing you do before you start writing code is to create a folder. Alright, and it's advisable you create the folder on your desktop. Very important, because it's easier for you to locate it if you create it on your desktop. So you can just come back to your desktop and create a folder. Right click anywhere on your desktop, create a folder, and name the folder anything. Alright, for me I just named it new. So come back to your code editor, So this is where you load your folder in the code editor. Come to File tab. You can see File tab here, right? Click on it, open folder. So you need to go to where your folder, your new folder on the desktop was created. Of course, it was created on the desktop. So go to desktop. I can see it here, new. That's the name of my folder. Select folder. So you've successfully loaded the folder you created in the VS Code editor. So having done that, the next thing you do is to create a file. Remember I said this is an icon that shows you where you can create a file. So click on this, and every file you create for HTML must end with .html. It's just like when you create a document in Microsoft Office Word. If you have noticed carefully, you see that at the end of the name of your file, it's been saved with .docs, right? .docs. So the extension .docs tells the computer that this is a document file. So the extension here .html tells the browser, because you're going to be opening it on the browser, right? It tells the browser that this is an HTML document. So for instance, let's say we want to create a file here to start with index. For instance, you can give it any name. I'm giving it index.html. So see the .html, now you could see that there is a kind of left and right angle bracket. So let me assume I don't want to use .html. Let me say I want to use .docs, right? .docs. You see, it's indicated an icon, a file icon. That means that I'm not getting it. I'm not doing the writing, right? I'm not doing the writing. So it should be .html. So this is when I can begin to write my code. So note that any HTML file you're creating must end with the extension .html. Let's hang it here. In the next video, we're going to learn basics of HTML, basics of CSS. That is what the first module covers. Alright, till then, stay safe and see you in the next class. Bye.